I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. We are returning to the world of SB19. Justin has his own solo song out, so I figured we'd check it out. And like I said, he has seen probably the most growth. I think he has really found an identity, and I think it's perfectly in time for the release of his own song. So pretty cool. Let's see what he brings to the table, shall we? Give me a little extra volume.
I just wanna live in my imagination, where hatred does not exist. Here the moonlight is brighter than ever, and the stars shine just for us. And your eyes can see everything you and I are imagining. While we walk slowly under the streetlights, we hold each other's hands so tight. And I can feel it like it's real, so real. Ta-ta-da-dee-dum, ta-ta-da-dee-dum, ta-ta-da-dee-dum. I just wanna be with you in all the seasons we imagine to actually exist. There is winter that's colder than ever, but our hearts warm just for us. And your hands can feel everything you and I are imagining. While we walk slowly and we swing each other's hands in rhythm. And I can feel it like it's real, so real. Ta-ta-da-dee-dum, 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 ta-ta-da-dee-dum. We sat on the edge of a cliff. I can hear the wind blowing. Then you rest your head on my shoulder. As the sun finally appears, the horizon feels so unreal. We walk slowly under the sunlight. We hold each other's hands, oh so tight. And I can feel it. Promise I will keep it in my heart. It's embedded, 'cause it's real, so real.
Huh. Interesting. Now, this is not what I was actually expecting to come from Justin at all. In reality, I was kind of I will say first and foremost though, I appreciate what he has done, because it seems like the last couple times that I've done their solo stuff, it's a lot more intense. It's way like super, like I said, just intense, and it feels like it's like super serious. So to have this kind of light, airy feel, and honestly, a simple and sincere form of just writing kind of really does it for me in so many different ways. I feel like that that sometimes the best songwriting can really come from just saying things in a simple way that is easy for everyone to understand, because sometimes that's the hardest to write. And I think that that's what's kind of cool here, is just the fact of the matter is that there's just this, I would say, positive, uplifting kind of feel to the music. I'm pretty surprised that he decided to do a whole thing in English as well. I was not expecting that. Makes it easier for me, obviously. But, you know, I really just think that he played it safe. But I think that that was actually kind of what made this work so well, because honestly, a lot of times I think that when people go off and do their own thing, they kind of wish to make their own mark. And so sometimes it kind of forces them to do some interesting and unique stuff that you might not hear them do otherwise. But I think that this is not that. And, you know, honestly, it's a little refreshing. And, you know, I just like the fact that it's like, he's talking about the weather, he's talking about the 4 seasons, he's talking about, you know, simple love. And honestly, no, I dig it. I do. That's really, really nice. And like I said, I think that he's just really developed his own vocal identity and just has really, really nice tones. Great range, actually. Something kind of cool to kind of see him by himself, what he chooses to do. And what he put out was a fairly artistic, simple, straightforward feeling song. That, again, sometimes I feel like that the most important thing is just to get what you want to say across, and say it in a way that is truly true to yourself. And I feel like that we got that, because I feel like that we learned, you know, I feel like that we learned a lot.
I just wanna be with you in all the seasons we imagine to actually exist. There is winter that's colder than ever, but our heart's warm just for us and your hair.
I understand that feeling, because it is now currently March, and I think 2 days ago we had 8 inches of snowfall. This is kind of what it looks like. It's actually, honestly, a really pretty video too. I think this is a good first start. Like, I think this is something that allows him to be able to also kind of grow from here. And whether he wants to kind of stick with something like this, or if he wants to be able to do something maybe a little bit different, you know, I think that that's going to be kind of an interesting choice of where he decides to go from here with his solo music. Yeah, I greatly appreciate this. This is a nice, simplistic thing. As for those of you who may remember, I've talked about how important my imagination was, and how I came to have my imagination. And so I was very drawn immediately into that the first thing he talks about was his imagination. And I get it. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this song, and we'll see you for the next video. Interesting, Justin. Interesting.